Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tip Tuesday. Thank you guys for tuning in every Tuesday. I really appreciate all the feedback. It's all been great. It looks like you guys are enjoying them. So, thank you guys for submitting your questions every Tuesday. I can't have these episodes if you don't send in questions. So, let's get started. So, yesterday I got a really interesting DM. And even though it was Monday, she was ready with her question. So, it goes a little something like this. What are you allowing teaching Penny to do on her own so that she gains independence? Like, do you have her clean her mess, wash dishes, cleans her hands? And then here was where she got very, very, very interesting. She says, and what do you think about giving a boy a broom or a mop so that they too can help out? So let's kind of address first the part about Penny and what I'm teaching her. Actually, I let Penny do a lot of stuff independently on her own. So unless it's soup, I'll feed it to her. But if sometimes what I'll do is I'll take the noodles out of the soup and I'll put them on her tray and I'll let her grab them on her own so that she can feed herself. Excuse me. After she's done, there's just a little bit of the soup juice left in her bowl. I'll let her grab the spoon and she'll actually like play with it and put it in her mouth. I want her to understand the concept, and she watches us eat, so she knows that spoon to the mouth is something that you do. So I do allow her to do that. I don't make her have her clean up her mess. I don't really know that she understands just yet. However, she does understand the word no, in which is not supposed to go into cabinets. I do teach her to wash her hands, and I'm not going to sing the song on here, but we sing a song while she washes her hands, so she loves that though. So she knows that after we change her diaper, because I even do this when we go out in public, I change her diaper and then we wash our hands. So she looks forward to washing her hands. So I am doing that. And then as far as can you give a boy a mop and a broom to help out? I mean, it's 2019. If your son does not know how to mop or sweep their own place or their own area, it looks like they're probably not going to be very functional in life. I think boy or girl or whatever you want to be, you have to know how to clean up after yourself, which it was. So give them a broom, give them a mop. Who cares? We're in like a whole different generation. This is not about machismo. This is about like teaching him to be a good man. And that's a good man if you ask me. So I say give him the broom, give him the mop. It's okay. Who cares? So I hope that answered your question. So that was yesterday. We'll kind of address some new ones we will. We're addressing new ones today. And so then here's another great one. My son is 17 and I caught him smoking weed. Do I tell his dad or do I keep it to myself? I would say just kind of keep it to yourself personally, not because I'm condoning for you to keep secrets between you and your husband, but rather maybe talk to him about, where is he getting the drugs? Where is he getting the weed from? What's making him smoke? Is he doing it for what reasons? I'm someone who doesn't think smoking marijuana is bad, but you also have to be at the appropriate age, I do feel. And then, you kind of have to sit and talk to your children about, what's your reason for doing this? And then, I guess then it'll be up to you to kind of discuss it further, whether, you are okay with it or not okay with it. He's 17, so he's kind of getting to that age to where they're going to start doing things behind your back, or if he's not doing it already, or, he's going to just not really be all about, coming to you for things. So I feel like bring it to his attention, talk to him about it, and then if you feel like you need to involve your husband, I would say involve your husband or your other half. And then both you guys could sit down and talk to your son. But I would kind of address this situation as to when did he start smoking? Why is he smoking? Is it anxiety? Are you just smoking to smoke? I mean, there's so many reasons. So, and again, it's 2019. I think that a lot of people are doing pot nowadays. So, and, just because you smoke weed doesn't mean you're doing anything bad, is how I see it. So I'm not a pothead or anything, but I just, I'm just kind of more of a open-minded person, I guess, if that's how you want to say it. So I hope that helped you. Vaccination. So any vax you refuse for Penny. Found the Dr. Sears method to the alternative vaccination schedule, and I'm still scared to vaccinate. Also, okay, so, but I'm also scared not to vaccinate. So, okay, this is the decision that my husband and Chingo and I made. So we do follow the Dr. Sears schedule, which means Penelope does not get all her shots in one visit. So let's just say, for example, she needs 4 shots that visit. She'll get 2 that day, and then I'll come back about the next month and I'll get the other 2. It's super time consuming. So yes, it sucks having to go back, even though you could have taken care of it all in that one, visit. But there's so many scary things that happen with vaccinations. I've been a part of and witnessed it from the mom groups that I'm in. So it's not like I've just he said, she said type of thing. I've actually had conversations in mom's groups where the child was fine prior to vaccination, and then the vaccination happened, and now the child has seizures. So it's really crazy. I guess we really don't know if legit was the vaccinations, but based on the mom's sequence of things, it seems like it was the vaccinations that caused the seizures to happen. So there's so many things. So for that, I am scared just as you are. So I follow the Dr. Sears schedule. I still vaccinate her. I'm not 100% for or against vaccinations. I kind of just do it because I don't want to prevent, I guess, preventative reasons. I'm scared to not do it, but then I'm scared to do it. So that's the reason why I chose to just kind of follow Dr. Sears' schedule, to where she gets them in increments versus all at once and getting all that medication put in her. So I hope that kind of helps you make your decision on how you want to go about vaccinating your child. So I think the other one was, I kind of answered this last week, which is why I'm not sure if I want to answer it again, but I'll go ahead and touch on it. It was, how do you stay so motivated when it comes to working out? You're so awesome, by the way. Thank you, Amy with 3Ys 30. I appreciate the sweet words. I'm going to be honest with you. I really just I'm a pretty self-motivated person. I don't know what keeps me going. I haven't kind of figured it out myself, but I think it's because I'm super goal-oriented. I said this on the last episode. So for me, I want to be back to my old self. Before I got pregnant, I liked being healthy. I liked being fit. It made me feel good. I felt great. I never felt like, just sluggish or anything like that. I always had a bunch of energy. I still kind of do, but it's totally different. When you live a healthy lifestyle, it just becomes normal, like brushing your teeth. So I just basically just tell myself, if I want to live a long time so that I can see my girls, get married, graduate from college, be whatever they're going to be when they grow up, then I have to be healthy myself. And I've said this before, if you're not good yourself, you're more than likely not going to be good for your kids, for your husband, for your friends, for your mom. So if you feel good and you're healthy and you're doing things that make you happy to make yourself feel better, then more than likely you're going to reflect that onto your children, onto your husband, and you're going to give off those good vibes. So I say, I think it's just me wanting to be good for my family is what keeps me going, and that's how I stay motivated. So I hope that helped you. And then the last question is, so what are some of my favorite meals on my current menu plan? So I'm going to be honest with you. I get tacos in the evening, which I absolutely love. But here's the thing. So I get 3 tacos. My tacos only have 1 ounce of protein in it each. Okay, so I do have to weigh my my protein, which means if it's chicken that I'm having, it's 1 ounce in each taco. I get to have cilantro, onion, avocado. I actually get a sour cream. I get queso fresco on it. So that's probably my favorite meal. And so I feel like that's the one meal I look forward to. But again, all of it is sorry about the beeping, guys. So all of it does get measured and it's weighed, and I know it's a pain in the ass to do it, but I promise you that is how I've been keeping up with my whole transformation from taking off this baby weight into where I am now. A lot of you guys have been asking if it's just been me exercising. Absolutely not. It is 90% what you put into your body and only 10% is working out. I kid you not. If you stayed home and did absolutely nothing, but you ate great and you actually ate clean. And what I mean by clean is you're actually weighing your food, you're counting your macros, you're, paying attention to your fats and all that stuff. If you have someone that can set that up for you, if you can do it yourself, great for you. There's a YouTube video actually that I need to find that it's actually macros for dummies, and it explains to you how all that works. And that might be great if you're not someone that can reach out to a nutritionist. So there's that video, which I tried to follow it and I still didn't get it. So I still went the nutritionist route. So yeah, I'm kind of one of those people who are always on the go. So I need someone to tell me, you need 1 ounce of this, or, 3 ounces of that. So if you're kind of worked that way, I would suggest for sure to get a nutritionist. But guys, I can't emphasize enough that your arm fat, your back fat, your inner thigh fat, any fat for that matter, is only going to go away if you eat correctly, if you eat clean, if you're, what I'm saying, watching what you put into your body. You're obviously not going to eat a burger and then go to the gym and run for an hour and you feel like, oh, I'm good because I already ran. No, that's not how it works, So, but I will say it's use common sense. If you know that you've had a bunch of garbage food throughout the day, then more than likely you should up whatever cardio amount you usually do. Maybe do something harder, maybe in the evening, have a salad versus whatever else you were going to eat. So those are all some tips that you should consider whenever you're trying to kick off your journey. Trust me guys, it's 90%, 90%, 90% diet. I can't emphasize that enough. Exercising is just a plus and obviously helps you lose the weight faster by exercising. You'll see results faster by exercising, but it's super duper key to eat right. So I hope these tips helped you guys today. I will keep answering more of your questions on Tip Tuesday. Excuse me. And if I didn't answer your question on this episode, be sure you check out my Instagram account and I more than likely answered your question there. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, and comment, guys. I love to hear what you guys think about all these episodes. You only help me get better. So if I'm giving you a tip, you give me a tip. Got it? See you guys next week, Tuesday.